and welcome back to another episode of Welcome Home. I'm your host, Destiny Cruz, and we have got so many things to get to, I can barely contain my excitement. In this episode, we talk about the versatility of container homes and the affordability of homes here on Guam. All of this when Welcome Home returns. In our next segment, we will talk with our friends at Guam Modular Home about how investing in a container home can save you so much time. Imagine building a new home and having to move out because of your growing family, or maybe you have extended family members staying with you. Let's see all the possibilities that Guam Modular Homes can provide for you, and let's talk with Dave Benavente from LMS.
Hi, my name is Dave Benavente, and I work for LMS Guam. Well, LMS, I'm responsible for selling all these modular solutions that we have for Guam, and we have them available in stock. Guam Modular Solutions, as we see, I'm going to point again to our frame here, is we have all these units that we could put together to form you your perfect home. We got toilet units, we got bathroom units, we got apartment units, we also have office units, and we have specialty container units for rent or sell. Modular Solutions, as we see it, is we have these containers that everybody's known that we see in your do-it-yourself, and you're able to put together units, separate units, to build different configurations, whether it be single story, 3 stories, 4 stories, 2 flat, 3 flat, whatever your configurations are, we add in, and you can remove the units as you prefer. Well, LMS has been on Guam for the last 20 years. The company has greatly improved from where they started off as a landscaping corporation. Now they offer, we have 5 different sections. We got a cemetery section, which is Guam Windward Memorial. We have LMS Imports, which do equipment sales and service. And we have Guam Modular Solutions, which we do the modular homes and office rentals. And we also have Pacific Federal Maintenance, which just was awarded a federal maintenance project. Well, we got into office rentals. And from there, it just ballooned into other requests from old customers. They seen our buildings out, and they say, "Can you build me a home?" The build up just started from there. But a lot of this started really out of the need for portable office space. We do site lifter servicing, which enables us to take these containers and move them to anywhere in Guam. Our site lifter is also capable of lifting 2 containers at once. So that eliminates transportation for 2 units. We do heavy equipment. We're able to put footings and also help design and clear property, as we see fit. We're able to put bars. We do office containers. We do, like for your carnival, we're able to create areas where you can run your carnival stands out of them. We got some pools. Well, we might be having a swimming pool coming in shortly. The thing is endless. It's what you can think of that's possible. In this unit we're in right now, we can have it on your lot practically tomorrow, right, if everything works out. Yes. And the maintenance on these buildings, it's like I get asked all the time, how long do they last? We're in Guam. It's all depending on how you maintain your building. And these things last 50, 60 years if you do it properly. When you build your home and you place it on your property, your first thing to do is understand that we're in a typhoon zone. Okay, so if you don't put a proper footing and get it engineered properly and secured properly, then we can't do anything else after that. We work with engineers and they guide us on how things are processed. We have several sources. We get them from shipping companies on their availability, and we also source them from several manufacturers off island. Well, your average shipping container like we're in right now is an 8 by 20, 8 feet wide, 20 feet long. We're in a high cube, so it's 9 feet 6 inches height. We also got 40 footers, 8 by 40 and 8 by 45 foot lengths. You can knock everything down and remake it as you like. You can have multiple homes. You got 3 stories, 4 stories, But like I said again, it's all in the engineering aspects of how these homes are put together. For companies that are coming into Guam, modular homes are the perfect solution for their needs because a lot of them got 3, 4, 5-year contracts. And a lot of time when their contracts are up, they don't know what to do with what their office space is. So these offices can be reused and resold out to the local market and used as housing or other needs that the local people can take advantage of. They can give me a ring. My number is 777-5108. Our website is gmsgu.com, and we can be able to work with them on what their needs are. Again, depending on the availability, as I said, we source from several shipping companies on island, and if everything works together, we could have your home. I've seen where we have homes out in less than 60 days. We have samples in our yard. We bring them in, they come in, they take a look at what we got, and then from there, their wish list adds on. So it's nice to have a plan, but we also have units available for their needs, and they've always asked for an extra door, an extra window, which of course we're readily able to quote. Mall Display Yard is located across the Micronesia Mall on the Two Lovers Point side of the road. And again, my number is 777-5108. My name is Dave. Give me a call and we can assist you the best we can. For people looking for a dream home, these units are completely customizable. So we can make them the way you want them. Dream homes cost more than $500,000. A lot of instances. We can put together a home for a fraction of that cost.
Buenos Aires, Guam. My name is John Guerrero from Remax Realty Group, and welcome back to another segment. Today we're in Zotnia, featuring a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house, about 1,100 square footage. Beautiful location. Let's go take a look. At our first home, you have a small driveway that leads you into a nice covered carport. The open carport also has an outdoor stainless steel sink, great for cleaning up after gatherings. Moving into the interior of the house, upon entering, the door has a really neat feature that reveals the outside without actually opening the door. It's great for letting in sunlight without the need of a screen door. Now, entering through the front, you are immediately introduced to the kitchen area, decorated with a greenish backsplash and beautiful countertops, as well as basic appliances such as a fridge and a stove with a hood range and microwave, accompanied by plenty of drawers and cabinets to store all your kitchen necessities and groceries. Moving into the living room, this area has a high ceiling fan and split unit air conditioner. Also in this room is the back door, which leads you directly outside. Moving along to the master bedroom, there is an additional AC unit, the high ceiling fan, and this room also features a walk-in closet area that is connected to the master bathroom. Mirrored closet doors to make sure you are ready to take on the day. In the walk-in closet, there are shelves mounted on the walls, perfect area to store your toiletries or extra belongings. The master bathroom is tiled with a beautiful backsplash. This master bathroom features 2 showers, a stand-up shower and a tub to lay back and relax after a long day's work. In our next room, there is a nice closet with mirrored doors as well as a split AC unit and ceiling fan. A good room to have a study room, guest room, or a child's room. Between the bedroom and the bathroom, you have a storage closet for your goods. Now moving into the shared bathroom area that features a beautiful backsplash and a stand-up shower. Right next to the bathroom, you have the laundry room that comes with a washer, dryer, and floating shelves to place any folded laundry or detergent. The last, but definitely not least, appealing feature, the entire house has a security system because you can never be too safe when it comes to the place you call home. We're here in Ordot, Chalampago, not too far away from Pago Bay Resort. We're here looking at another plot of land, raw land, and it's got a beautiful ocean view. It's about 1,000 square footage. Let's go take a look. Here at our first lot, we are in Pago Bay Resort. The scenery is breathtaking. Standing from the top of the lot, looking out to the ocean view makes picturing building your future home so serene. This plot of land is on a hill, so you'll get a lot of ocean breeze that will blow through your future home, keeping the area cool. The location of the plot is perfect for those who want a quiet and scenic place, but not too far from grocery stores, restaurants, and shopping malls. The location is all set for you to start building. The land is flat, and the water and power are all set to go. We're here at our second location, located at Pago Bay Resort. Beautiful area, awesome plot of land we're taking a look at, and an amazing ocean view. Let's go take a look. Here at the second lot, located in Chalampago area, you already feel like you have your own secret getaway. The commute to the lot feels calming as you're getting away from the chaotic sounds and making your way to and from the main road. This plot of land is located on a hill, so with some TLC, you would be able to see the beautiful ocean view. Perfect for anyone who enjoys the scenery or the ocean breeze. We're here at our last house in Flor Pago. It is a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, about 1,200 square footage. Beautiful townhouse. Let's go take a look. We are here at Flor Pago Gardens, where immediately you will see that they stay true to the townhouse standard. Entering the furnished townhouse home, you have a small kitchen area that has beautiful countertops, a stove, a fridge, and of course cabinet and drawer space to store all your kitchen necessities. Right across the kitchen area, we have the dining room with a dining table and chairs. This house has a half bathroom on the first floor under the staircase, and inside the bathroom is a little door that leads into the electrical room. In the living room area, it is nice, spacious, and has a coffee table as well as a sectional couch. As you walk up the stairs, you'll see that the washer and dryer area has a shelf to place all your laundry necessities. As we go into the first room, you'll notice it's really cozy and perfect for a child's room. The room features closets with mirrored doors. Directly next door is your master bedroom, which also features the closet with mirrored doors. And last but not least, we reached the full bath, which is beautiful and perfect for you and your family. You have a nice vanity and tub to get ready and start your mornings. That wraps up our episode for today. Thank you for watching. My name is John Guerrero from Remax Realty Group. If you're interested in any of the properties you have seen today, please feel free to contact me. My office number is 647-3727, or you can contact me personally at 647-1304. Thank you for watching and have a great day.
Living on Guam can be quite costly, especially when investing in a new home. Luckily, our friend Siska from Cornerstone Guam will talk to us about the affordability of houses and even give us some insight on the factors we should consider when investing in a new home. Let's have a look.
I'm Siska Hutapia. I'm a real estate appraiser, and I've been practicing in Guam for 20 years. I actually came here on honeymoon the first time with my husband, and it was a successful one because now we have 5 Guamanian that is made of all Indonesian ingredients. The company, Cornerstone Valuation, we established it in 2012. So it's been 7.5 years, but I've been involved in real estate in Guam for about 20 years. And so our company do valuation services, including appraisal, feasibility study, market study, and we're the only company in Guam who has the 100% capture of all real estate statistics. And we produce the statistics for the public and for government of Guam to keep us in touch on how the real estate market in Guam is. So that's what we do. Our clients come from, Singapore, Taiwan, Japan, local that lives in the mainland, New York. Our clients comes from all over the world. Along with Gary Hiles, who are the chief economists from the Bureau of Statistics, Department of Labor, and also with a representative from Guam Visitors Bureau and Guam Contractors Association, my good friend James Martinez, moderated by David John. We, the Guam Chambers of Commerce, basically talk about the state of the economy. During that presentation, I talk about the state of Guam real estate. I also talk about trends globally that affects Guam. So for example, I talk about the emerging trends issued by Urban Land and Institute, emerging trends for 2020 for real estate. And one of it is the fact that there's a lot of capital right now all over the world, and it has no place to go. For example, like in New York, a hotel room was sold for $1 million and the income is negative. So that kind of thing. And it kind of already happened in Guam. With the last 2 hotel sales in Guam, the Lotte and the Westin, the cap rate, the yield rate are substantially lower than before over the 10 years period. Demographia is an institution that does study on affordability of housing. And the way they do this internationally is they do that based on dividing the median house price by the median household income. And so that's how they get the ratio. So if I use the same concept for Guam at 294,000 for single family dwelling and estimated 55,000 for median household income, that's already over the 5.1 ratio. The 5.1 is designated as severely unaffordable. Yeah. So that's how they kind of measure. Of course, we're nothing like San Jose, California. We're nothing like Honolulu, but it's still on the category of severely unaffordable. It's all about supply and demand. And so when in 2017, the H2 worker kind of like just stopped, dried up. And so when we look at our statistic on the median price in 2017 or 2016, the median price of homes in Guam was at 240,000. 2017 is at 240,000. And now it's at 294,000. So that totally tells us that there is demand, but there's no additional supply. Why is there no additional supply? I mean, you would think all the developer would be starting building if there's demand. So you would want to create supply, right? But they cannot do it because they don't have any labor to work on the project. So I would say it's more on the factor of the H2, the drying up of the H2 labor worker. Because that's when it started to really spike up the price. On the demand side though, yes. I mean, ask your auntie, ask your kids. They all wanna invest in real estate right now because they know, there's gonna be a price increase in the future. So, of course, that kind of creates demand. The other thing too is the interest rate is really low. For example, for a 30-year mortgage, if you are willing to pay down point at 2.175%, you can get interest rate of 3.25% fixed for 30 years. That's amazing, and that's why I think young people should start thinking of buying property. And I guess, I would encourage people to, even though you cannot buy it now yet, you at least need to go to your banker and like do a pre-qualification. And so that oh, I have to pay off this debt so that in 2 years or 3 years, I can start buying my own house. And so I really highly encourage people to, and it's a good New Year resolution, go to your banker and pre-qualify, and so that you know what you need to do, or you know how much you can afford and things like that. But interest rate, start getting ready. Yeah, with this influx of news of the military buildup, we have about, at least in the last 5 years, about 300 to maybe 500 mom and pop investor from of island, especially Taiwan, and they bought like medium priced condo, so like between 200 to 300,000, and then they bought it and then they fix it up and they targeted military rental. And so as of early December, I was checking, there were about 606 unit rental on the multiple listing service, and 606 available, which means vacant unit. And out of this 606, about 77% of it, more than 2/3, is priced at $2,000 and above per month. So that is, targeted to the military rental. There are about 477, 480 units available, and this is just the one listed on MLS. There are, of course, like the price, like maybe 800 and below. Sometimes they just advertise it and they don't like put it on MLS, so there are more. But a realtor asked me, Siska, what is going to happen with all of this unit? There's about almost 500 units available for rent at $2,000. What's going to happen with this? So what I've seen happen is, about some of them, they cannot wait for the tenant, and so what they do is they reduce it to like 1,300, which local can afford, and immediately, if it's a nice unit, immediately in 2-3 days they got multiple offer and then it's rented. So some of them will do that. I'm gonna let in a little secret here. The most, I would say the most capital gain you can get is if you build your own home. That's when you can get the most capital gain. Of course, it comes with, the headache of waiting for construction for a year, choosing the right paint, fighting with your husband the mosaic tile that you wanted. It could include that, but that would be, the most capital gain that you can get. You immediately probably can get equity out of building your own homes. Especially, I know a lot of locals, we own our own land already or get it from our parents, and so that's the best way to get the capital gain. And what I would say to the family thinking of doing this is to, even if you want to buy or if you want to build, your first home does not have to be your dream home. We have this fancy idea, oh, I'm gonna choose my dream home. No, just start somewhere. When I first come to Guam, that was 99. We only were able to save enough money on Be Qualified in 2013, so after 4 years. And we borrowed money from my mother-in-law for the down payment, and we bought a $100,000 unit townhouse. And then, because the real estate is increasing, then we have more equity in the land, and we always pay more than what our mortgage payment is, and that's how we build our equity. And so, don't stuck in the idea that you have to build your dream home right now or own your dream home. As long as you start, that's the key. Put your skin in the game, and then build up as you can save some money more, then you can trade up. What can cost decrease? If there is like crazy additional supply, which I suggest, there are several subdivisions that's being planned for now. but Guam market is very small. Like for total transaction, all real estate sales in Guam is less than 1,500 transactions in a year. That's it. And so that's about 125 per month. Residential is about 1,000 total. So there's not, our market is fairly small. And what I would suggest my developer friend is to build it in phases. I mean, we've seen, Paradise Estate, the most recent, most successful subdivision on island. They did it in phases, and phases is the way to go, because then you can fill the market and not like fold, if you build too much and not finish. I also want to share a quite interesting statistic that we came across this year. The highest ever price paid for a house in Guam is at 3.75 million, and that happened this year on an 8,000 square feet house in Tamuning, Cliffline, beautiful. And then it's actually the only Guam house that's ever advertised in the Wall Street Journal. And then interestingly, we have more and more professionals coming to Guam, and that includes Guamanian that went off island to study, and then they become doctor, they become marketing professional, and they come back to Guam and raise their family here, which I thought is interesting. And I was sharing with my colleague that Guam is like the best kept secret place to raise family, and a lot of our young professionals are seeing that. Because where else in the world, you can go 5 minutes to your work, 5 minutes to your office, to your kid's school. Everything is so close in Guam. So interestingly, there are 10 $1 million house sold in Guam this year. And that's, I've never seen it at that high number before. So it's encouraging that our young professionals are coming back and be here in Guam.
This wraps up another episode of Welcome Home. Thank you so much to our friends from Cornerstone Guam and Guam Modular Homes for taking time out of their busy day to talk to us about what you need to know when it comes to investing in a new home, and also how modular homes may be your next choice when you decide to build your new home. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.